How's everybody doing? Hippie Gypsy Reader here. My name is Cody, if you don't know. Welcome to my channel. If you're already a YouTube subscriber, welcome back. If you're brand new, I appreciate your curiosity. We're going to have a look right now at elements. We're going to look at love. Let's face it, most of you are here for love. If you're looking at tarot readings and you're thinking it's going to be anything other than relationship or money, you're going to have to get very specific. I have a feeling most of you are either going to be creating or you're going to be focused on connecting. So we're going to go by the elements. It's going to be fire signs, and then earth, and then air, and then water, last but not least. Go ahead and hit that subscription button if you haven't already. Hit that like button. That little notification bell will let you know every single time I'm energetically allowed to bring you content. If you would like to check my other platforms, Linktree is in the description box of this video, as well as in my bio. All the way at the bottom is my other platforms. I'm live on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. Working on getting YouTube there. All of your views, your interaction helps every little bit of making it possible for me to come and do lives here on YouTube. So let's keep viewing, let's keep interacting. So here we go. We're going to look at the weekend. Let's jump into it. What do fire signs need to know for the weekend coming up? Fire signs for the weekend coming up. Let's look at Aries. Aries first. What does Aries need to know? Four of Cups, some regret. Ten of Swords over some endings. Strength card and Hierophant. So I think you're trying to find the strength to learn the lessons in an ending of something that's recently happened here with the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is about maybe a lot of boredom or discontentment in a certain connection. And it felt like it was, if it was not a sudden ending, because the Tower card is like a sudden, unexpected ending. The Ten of Swords is kind of like it's been happening over time. It built up to this. The Ten of Swords, it's that many swords that have kept coming after you and coming after you and coming after you. And so ending this finally, because tens are about finality. So I think that there was just some boredom with going through the pain and the struggle with a certain connection. You're now using your strength and pulling away from this in order to be able to focus on the lessons. What did you learn in this situation? How can you grow from this situation? How can you evolve? Yeah, Five of Swords to the Seven of Cups, Queen of Wands, Five of Wands, King of Wands. Okay, Aries. Here comes a lot of fighting and a lot of arguing. Okay, we've got two fives out here. Five of Wands, Five of Swords. Fighting, arguing, disagreements. Like love is a battlefield, especially between these two passionate characters, King of Wands, King and Queen of Wands. It just feels like maybe somebody was possibly doing a little heavy flirting. Somebody was putting their attention where it should not have been with the competition stuff coming out. Many options and choices. Lots of attention going where it shouldn't. The competition card, right? Somebody felt like they were being put in competition. We do have a divine pair out here. And since this is a fire sign reading, I will take this as a divine pair. You could be dealing with a Leo with the strength card out here. Could be also dealing with a Taurus. Bottom of the deck, we've got Judgment. So forgiveness. And then we've got the Eight of Cups about pulling away from this. And it's not an easy decision. Nine of Wands, right? There's a lot of fighting, a lot of arguing happening with this. And it's a difficult decision indeed to be able to have this grand awakening, right? To be able to pull yourself out of this emotionally, because you just feel like if this keeps up, it's going to only get worse. It's only going to get worse, right? So we have the Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands out here. You got your boundaries up with this connection. I feel like it's just needing to end for the sake of peace. Okay, for the sake of peace. And the important part about this whole thing is that we have strength being used to apply lessons, to learn lessons, right? And there being some sort of major awakening happening during all of this chaos, all of the fighting, all of this extra energy, all of this being forced to be put in a difficult decision. So I do feel like this life-changing energy, everything over here is temporary. This is all minor arcana, these 8s, 7s, 2s, 5s, 4s, minor, right? This is just a moment in time that will pass. It absolutely will pass. It feels big because it's making big changes happen for you. Okay. This feels like the spiritual lesson of this is going to be what pushes you into some sort of major spiritual awakening. It's great to take all of this pain and turn it into your power. Okay. To be able to learn the lessons, to be able to know when to walk away from something that is not going anywhere, to be able to save face and find peace is step one. Everything after that looks to be life-changing. There's spiritual awakenings. There's strength in finding the courage to look for the lessons, to be able to look at this as some sort of a spiritual divine intervention to be able to push you to the next level. Okay. Not bad at all. It looks actually really good. You know, a lot of times we feel like the chaos and the stress and the issues that we're going through are, you know, it's bad luck. It's karmic. For some of you, you may think, you know, some of you, everybody deals with somebody that might be dealing with esoterics. You know, you may think somebody's doing black magic against you. But ultimately, it does feel like this is something where it is pushing you to that next level. Okay. This is about you deciding, okay, so you're going to fight and put in the effort and work hard because you committed to this and you want to make it work. But there's only so much you can do. There's only so much you can say that's not being received. There's only so much attempts at a misalignment before you just have to say, I have to pull away from this. I have to pull away for the sake of peace. And in that energy of you pulling away, it turns out to be some spiritual awakening is what Spirit's pulling out here. Spirit's pulling out this spiritual awakening for you in this. So looks actually quite beautiful. Quite beautiful. And since that was pretty specific, I'm going to use the Love Oracle. Alone. Yes. Pulling back. Going it alone. Needing to isolate from this. Rabbit hole. Childish. Yeah, it feels very childish. Either you have been pushed to an energy of behaving childish, or somebody around you is being very bratty and childish. Okay, somebody's got to be the adult in the room. Somebody has to be the adult. It feels like a rabbit hole, right? You've just been going over and over and over all of the stuff that needs to change. This feels like constant drama, right? You're constantly going through this. There's an escape needed here. You're looking for an escape. There's a way out of this. Here's that possibility for some of you dealing with conquest, right? You may have felt like you're just another notch on the belt. We've got tangled and flighty. So if you're unable to free yourself from this situation because you wanted to give it your best effort, you really fought to make this happen. You really fought to make this happen. And so I'm seeing here that you tried really hard. And then when the fight was no longer able to keep going, you became flighty. You or your person, right? And you're crushed. You're crushed. This is you feeling completely devastated by this. You thought that you guys could have been the one, right? Things got really hard and it shouldn't have been that hard. It shouldn't have been that difficult. And you just knew that it should not be this way. It's got to be better than this, right? Got to be better than this. Okay. All right, Aries. That was for you. Let's look at Leo. Leos. Sun, rising, Venus. I always do that. You know what I mean? So it's not just about your regular placements. Cross watchers, of course, can switch the energies. What's going on with Leo? What does Leo need to know? Hierophant. What's Leo need to know? 10 of Wands. 5 of Swords. 10 of Swords. You're going through it too. Queen of Cups could be dealing with a Cancer. Truth requires forgiveness. Okay. You guys have been carrying around a lot of burdens and responsibilities. Major healing is required here. It could be dealing with a Cancer as well. Page of Wands out here feels pretty childish. Some things that have been said have been very painful and unnecessary here with this childish behavior. I can't help but notice these 2 little babies down here upset because of the arguing. Right. So it just feels like there's a lot of fighting. There's a burden and responsibility of having to carry on this fight. And ultimately, I feel like you are also walking away. This has been heartbreaking the way this has come across. And it feels like the truth of this is really awakening for you. There's stress about feeling like this is, you know, not going to work out. It almost feels karmic, what you've been going through with this person. Ultimately, it feels like you all are probably going to go into a period of being alone for a minute to be able to heal from this. To be able to heal from this. Let me try a different deck. A lot of repeat cards there. What does Leo need to know? What does Leo need to know? 9 of Swords, 3 of Swords, same cards. Same cards are coming out. 9 of Swords, 3 of Swords, same cards are trying to come out. Here's the Queen of Cups again. Here's the Ace of Swords again. Some sort of truth. Some sort of truth regarding potential Cancer. Cancer energy, stuck in this difficult decision, having to make a choice. Interesting. Let's do this. What does Leo need to know for the weekend? What's going on with Leo for the weekend? Can we get any more on this stress, this fight, this argument? What's going on with Leo this weekend? 10 of Wands. Same cards. What's going on with Leo? Ooh. 2 of Swords, 4 of Cups keeps trying to come out. My gosh. 8 of Cups, bottom of the deck. What's going on with Leo? Knight of Wands. High Priestess. 6 of Wands. 10 of Wands. Okay. Lots of fire sign energy. And again, you are pulling back. You're pulling back. There's been a lot of burden. And this is, you just kind of, you're freeing yourself from the burden of this. You're taking this time to learn these lessons regarding this commitment here with the Lover's card. And then that 3 of Swords reversed. 3 of Swords reversed, right? You're getting over this heartbreak. You got a plan to forgive this and let go of the stress so that you can just move into a more joyful energy. That's very Leo. That's very Leo. I am not going to let this get the best of me. If somebody doesn't want me, that is their loss. It is not my loss. That's on them. You're going to be fine no matter what. You're going to be fine no matter what, right? That's you saying, hey, you ain't going to tell me once. You ain't going to tell me once that you don't want me or this isn't going to work. One time. How dare you not want Leo? Somebody's going to want Leo, right? You feel like you're going to be fine, victorious, successful, right? You're just like, okay, but let me pull away from this. High Priestess, I'm good to go. I'm a free spirit and I will free myself from the burden of having to constantly try to appease somebody in a situation that is not going to work with me. right? But somebody who's going to battle with you, that's going to resist what you have to say, resist what you have going on. Interesting how both decks kind of kept trying to put the same cards out. Let's look at the Love Oracle. I'm drawn to this for the red. We're going to look at the Love Oracle for Leo. What else does Leo need to know? What else does Spirit need for Leo to know? Storm warnings trying to come out. Mask, regret, surrender. What else does Leo need to know? What else does Leo need to know? Legal matters. For some of you, surrender. Magnetic attraction and regret. I feel like you're not going to be stuck in a state of regret by being overly attracted to somebody who wants to ultimately just let this go, right? Somebody who wants to put distance between you and them. Somebody who's trying to make major decisions about your life for you, right? You're going to make the decisions to let go and release. You're not going to be put in regret. And you're fearful of any kind of toxic relationship being overly codependent upon each other, right? You know about codependency. You're not about it. You're not about the fight. You're not about the argument. You're naturally a happy person. You're naturally like a positive, optimistic person. That's why Leo is associated with the sun, which is of what? Positivity, optimism, clarity, truth, right? Seeing the bright side of things. And so when the fight is overwhelming you and it's taking over your life and it's causing you to possibly have stress in other aspects of your life, you have no problem. Your cutoff game is very strong. That's very fixed fire. Fixed fire. You're going to be fine. It's almost, it's kind of the impulsivity of, it's the impulsivity of Aries, right? But there's this loyalty that Aries has that wants to fight for what they have, and it's impulsiveness. Leo has a tinge of that. And then Sagittarius is very free, and they're very free spirited, and they're very like, it is what it is. It either is or it isn't. I don't care. And so you have a touch of the loyalty. You have a touch of the is what it is. And so right in the middle is just you going, I'll do what I got to do. I'll be fine either way. That's Leo. That's Leo for you. Very optimistic, just I'll be fine. It hurts. Leo is loyal. Leo is faithful. Leo will fight for their connection. They will put in that effort, but they don't want to fight. They don't want to fight. They're lovers, not fighters, really, honestly. They're very passionate. And think of the lion, man. He just wants to lounge around and be fed and loved on and make babies. And that's Leo. They don't want to fight. They don't want to be out in there. When you think of the pride, it's all the divine feminine out doing the hunting. They're out doing the consuming. And you think of that whenever, fire signs are out, Lady Leos. I've ever known Lady Leos, man, they are shoppers. They can consume, right? That's that consumerism, hunting, gathering. That's what the divine feminine does in Leo. And then Leo masculine just wants to love and create and have fun. And it's a good time. They're not about the fight. So you'll happily and without issue pull yourself out of this. And yes, it hurts. And yes, it's their sting that happens. That high priestess says that you're going to kind of keep it all to yourself. You're going to see this for what it is. Take it, take your spiritual knocks and just kind of say, I'll be okay. I'm going to manifest exactly what is meant for me. And if it's not meant for me, I'm not going to fight. I'm not going to fight to hold on to it. Very Leo. Love it. Okay, Sag, I was just talking about you. Sagittarius. What's Sagittarius need to know? I'm going to stick with the red. I like the red. Red for fire. Maybe I'll do that. Elemental matching. What does Sagittarius need to know? The fun Sag. Not here for a long time, just here for a good time. Boy, is that the truth. They're going to be in and out, having fun, sometimes at your expense. Love you, Sag. Ooh, they're fun. I know several Sag that get very bored with me very quickly. Because I am water and air and earth. But that water and earth are like, nah. Come on, air, come out. Entertain me, or I'm leaving. Okay, Sagittarius, Sagittarius, Sagittarius. What Sagittarius need to know? Sagittarius. Okay. Six of Cups. Something from the past has your attention. Page of Pentacles. Strength card. And showing up to your own reading, Sagittarius, with the Temperance coming out. Two of Cups. Queen of Wands. Five of Wands. Grass is greener. Uh-oh. Speak of the devil. Speak of the devil. You may have somebody from the past trying to come back in to see if you have the strength to resist their temptation. Okay. Queen of Wands with the Five of Wands sitting right next to each other with the Two of Wands and the Knight of Wands. This is path. This is choosing a path. Grass is greener on the other side, which means that player energy is being tempted by somebody who's getting attention that should not have it. Okay, somebody that should not have it. We've got Two of Cups, Two of Wands, two twos, right? A choice or a decision. Strength is being tested here for some sort of a harmonious connection. I feel like somebody from the past, if you are in a connection currently, or if you are not in a connection, somebody is coming back from the past to tempt you, to try to take you back to their old thing, right? That thing we used to have. Page of Pentacles with the Six of Cups is somebody here is trying to manifest something from the past with you. Strength, lots of courage, lots of bravery over possibly either a harmonious relationship or your peace, right? You've made peace with this. You've let it go. You put an end to it. And so you're having to have your strength over this disconnection tested for some of you. For others of you, this is somebody coming back in from the past. We've got Two of Cups and lots and lots and lots of temptation. Lots of temptation. Major temptation. We've got the Magician. Yeah, manifested. King of Wands. Somebody's manifesting some sort of a connection. For some of you, this could be black magic, but it's like, it could just be intentional. Like somebody could be burning candles thinking of you. Somebody could be doing, the sex magic. Somebody could be doing, it's about intently focusing on creating a connection. King of Wands, Queen of Wands, King of Wands. This happened with Aries. King and Queen of Wands, fire sign showing up. But the fact that we have the manifestation, we have the King and Queen of Wands, and then we've got this little knight hanging around with a couple of paths to choose between regarding a connection. Some sort of a harmonious relationship and competition is coming in. Five of Wands. This is going to put you in competition with somebody. Could be somebody from the workplace for some of you. Ten of Wands with the Three of Pentacles back here. And a major decision over this temptation is going to need to be made. Holy affirmations, Batman. Again, take what fits, throw out the rest. If any of this does not resonate, please don't try and force it into your world. And of course, we cannot go back to our person and say, I saw a tarot reading that said you were doing this. Therefore, this is my concrete evidence that you are, in fact, dipping on me. You cannot do that. You have to have concrete evidence. You cannot use a collective reading as your evidence, right? This is just telling you a possibility of the energy that could be happening for the general collective, for many people watching, right? Many, many people watching. However many people see this. Let's look at, yeah. I want to look at, we're going to shake the magic 8. Very Sagittarius, super fun. Magic 8. And it's a quick little deck, so I'll hold your attention for a little bit. What Sagittarius needs to know? Falling for you. That could be that past person coming back in. Yep, hamster wheel. Round and round we go. Round and round we go. You know, when somebody sends out a lot of magic, or they send a lot of intention towards you, everything that you send out into the universe is returned to you, right? So that could be them attaching to you by mistake, by hyperfixating on manifesting you, right? And so when we want something so badly and we think of it so intently, it then becomes something that traps us, right? We are then trapped by our desires. We're then trapped by our wants and our needs, and we're blind to anything other than the obsession. So you have to be very careful whenever you're sending intention out into the universe. What is coming back to you with what you're sending out? Everything is a mirror, and universe has no choice but to give you evidence to support what you think, feel, and believe. And if you think and feel and believe that one person is your only person, that is going to ultimately be your own destruction, right? If you hyperfixate on something and it doesn't come to fruition, you then become begin to be entrapped in your own mental prison, you know, that 8 of Swords energy. Somebody here's got a fear of change. It's coming out, fear of change. That could be, you know, if you've made peace with this whole connection and then you've had your whole life set back up again and you feel like things are going good, and you bring this person back in just because they say they're falling for you, you fear the change in your nice, well-kept, healed world, right? Where you did the work. We've got, there is no communication. And in a few months, reunion is coming. Back here, it says need to speak up and run the other way. Nostalgia has your mutual connection, keeping you both in lock, right? In lock. Run the other way. Take that as it resonates. If you're feeling like this is just something you're not going to want back into your life, be warned. Somebody may come in and try to lay it on you. They may try to tempt you heavily to want to be back in their connection. But I think Spirit is kind of telling you that temptation is it's a test. It's a test from universe, right? You're being tested right before you get to level up. Are you going to take the temptation? Are you going to blow up your world and have to restructure it once again, right? You took all that time to heal. Are you going to allow this person to come back in? Have they changed? Is it in fact a hamster wheel, right? Somebody has to have changed in order to be able to have access back into your life. Otherwise, you're just going to come back in and repeat those cycles over again. If nobody has done their healing work, they come back in and they bring that same old energy expecting something else. It's a hamster wheel. Round and round you will go. Round and round you will go. Okay. Let's look at, we're going to do Taurus. So we're going to Earth energy. So I'll grab the light seers for that because it's green. Earth energy now. So this is going to be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Here we go. Earth energies. What do Taurus placements need to know for the weekend? What do Taurus placements need to know for the weekend? The moon's trying to come out. What do Taurus placements need to know? 7 of Wands. Judgment again. Full card, totally different deck. 7 of Pentacles. Okay, 7 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles. 2 major arcana, 2 7 cards. 7s are about being called to action, starting to think and plan and do. Okay, starting to think and plan and do. This is like just before you take action. This is the step right before it. So you've got a pair of 7s out here. Some sort of major decision about like you taking some grand leap of faith here, some big grand leap of faith. And it doesn't feel romantic at all because it feels like you're looking at us, you know, Taurus, very Taurian, from a very practical point of view, right? Is this something that's going to help or hinder my life plan? 7 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles. You're very defensive in something that you've got going on so far, right? And it would be a major decision to allow them to have this opportunity to come around in your life, right? It's a big leap of faith, big leap of faith. King of Cups. Yeah, King of Cups, Page of Cups, right? You're trying to make sure that it's going to be for your best emotional investment of investing yourself emotionally. Ace of Swords. You want clarity. If it's going to be worth it. Lover's card. You want to know the truth before you invest anything, right? So I have a feeling with the Page and the King of Cups out here, it feels to me like you're allowing the possibility of the idea of something to grow to come in, but you're going to take your time to let this reveal itself to you if it is worth the investment or not. Ace of Swords to the Lover's card. It's like that clarity. You're looking for clarity on if this is worth the investment with the Lovers. Three of Cups, Ace of Cups. Yeah, big emotional investment for you. You're not going to put yourself out there, right? I was saying this in the beginning. It's like there's not a lot of emotions out here because you're thinking practically, because you want to be sure before you open up your heart and let anyone in that the basis of friendship, and you can even get along first, right? That you guys have that base friendship and you want to see if you can grow it from there. And a wish fulfillment would be for that to happen, right? For that Ace of Cups and your Nine of Cups to line up and equal that 10 of Cups. That would be a wish fulfillment for you, but you're going to make sure that your investment of your heart is going to be worth it. Yeah, you're not interested in trying to figure out how to balance out more stress, anxiety, cut someone out again and have to go back into that hard work of figuring out, what do I do now? How do I get back into balance? How do I get my security back, right? So you're not interested in any of that. Page of Pentacles. Yeah. You're not interested in any type of stressful situation. Like, you're being very, very careful, because I have a feeling like even if the last situation, you may not have, had a lot of distance between the last thing and now, because the sevens are not very far along, right? The sevens is like, okay, it's like you've gone through the healing stage and now you're just starting to get going in the forward momentum, right? And that's when we stop thinking about a connection. It's when it happens. Somebody comes in and they're like, hey, I like you. I'm interested in you. And you're like, oh man, am I even ready for this? Am I even ready for this? Have I done enough work so far? Am I far enough away from my past pain? Are they going to take me off of everything I've done so far? Like, my planning? Am I going to have to rebuild again? Right. So then you're like total hesitation and you're like, I'm interested, because Taurus is not a loner. Taurus is not a loner. They like to pair up and then they like to hunker down and create. They like to go and just produce with, you and your person and your little nook and make your little empire off on your island. That's what y'all like to do. Taurus. I get it. I'm a Cancer. I get it. Yeah. Homebodies, right? Major homebodies. So you're like rebuilding and kind of restructuring your life, and you're super defensive about what you've built. You're quite proud of the work you've done, and you're going to make sure somebody coming in is going to be on the up and up, on the up and up, up and up. We'll do the Beach Time Soul for Taurus for that particular run out. We'll do the Beach Time Soul for that. What does Spirit need for Taurus to know? What else does Taurus need to know about this? Thank you, Spirit. Oh. Okay. The Snake. Yeah, you are not allowing any deception into your life. You are not allowing any deception into your life at all. You're like, oh, you want to be in my life? I'm watching you. I'm watching you like a hawk, and we will address those red flags as they come up. I will not be sugarcoating things. I will not be painting silver linings around the little red flags you wave in my face. You wave a red flag, we're going to look at it. We're going to talk about it, right? You don't have to run away every time you see a red flag. It's not a reason to jump ship and say, I'm out. I don't like this. Bye. You can discuss it. You can talk about these red flags. Have that discussion up front and see, can you work through this? Is this a deal breaker, right? Look, the runner coming out, running away, red flag, I'm out. Right? You're that protective. over what you've done. But it's like, you don't have to be that way. You can get to know somebody and figure out what it is, hey, I've noticed this about you and it's kind of rubbing me the wrong way, or it's alarming me a little bit. You're awakening some triggers in me by doing this. Can we talk about it? And, and it's very important to not overwhelm with a bunch of details, right? Keep it simple, keep it small so it can be focused on and hopefully work through, right? Hopefully work through. Date cassette, set a date to have those conversations, set that commitment to say, look, we need to discuss this. We need to talk about what these things are. We've got heart with a key trying to come out. Opening your heart, welcoming love in. It's okay to be protective, but it's also about applying the lessons, right? So you've learned lessons and you know what to watch out for. So it's important to address them as they come up versus just, either running away or ignoring them and painting them to be different colors than red, right? So you want to be sure to have those adult upfront conversations as it's happening. All right, Virgo. We'll look at Virgo here. Virgo placements. What does Virgo need to know? Virgo needs to know. Two of Pentacles. King of Cups, Six of Swords, and Three of Cups. You're healing. You're learning. You're getting in balance. You're getting your head and your heart in balance. You may have just left a situation. You're not really interested in making any connections romantically. You're more about getting yourself socially acclimated again. Right? After coming out of something that you've had to heal, like you've done a little bit of work, you used to be numb, right? You were suffering from the pain and now you're like, okay, now I feel a little bit more balanced. There's still emotional chop going on all behind you. Both of these, the Two of Pentacles and the King of Cups and the Rider Waite, have a bunch of waves behind both of these cards. It's like this chaotic emotional chop, right? But they both stand there. One is like, I got this balanced, and this one stands stoic because his head and heart is in alignment no matter what's going on around them, right? Okay, so the Six of Swords says that you've moved on to calmer waters. This is you doing that work to understand what happened. What have you learned? What are you going to do next time? What have you left behind in the past that you will no longer carry with you? Okay, for that Six of Swords. The Three of Cups says you're just more about your socializing, right? This could be you just kind of, if you're producing online, content or whatever, you're just being social in that way. For some of you, this is you just kind of hanging out with your friend groups and being really safe in your small core group of friends with the Three of Cups. For others of you, this is you just now thinking about coming out and starting to set plans to make your appearance coming out of the calm waters after all the chop has calmed down, right? So yeah, Five of Wands, Queen of Swords, Nine of Cups. Yes. So this chaotic combat, you have put your sword up and you've gotten balance over this. You've gotten clarity over this. You put your boundaries up, right? This is you learning a lot from your previous issues, from your previous competitions, from your previous debates, from your previous battles that you've been through. And your emotional independence is paramount for you right now. And I feel like through your emotional independence, you're getting yourself much more back into alignment, which is bringing you the strength to come back out and start to present yourself emotionally now. Once again, presenting yourself emotionally because it feels a lot more balanced based on this time to process, time to heal, and time to get in control of the choppy waters. Very choppy waters. Oh my gosh, look at this. 8, 9, 10 of Swords. Progression away from the stress. So you were trapped, man. You were trapped in this situation. With the Six of Swords coming out in your main reading, everything's calm now. You're working on that healing journey. What you've been through and what you've put an ending to, what you've gone through with this deception and betrayal has left a siege of stress and anxiety. This is what you're emotionally balancing right now. You're getting clear of this thought of this person and what it was supposed to be, what you talked about, what you didn't talk about, what you need to say, what they didn't say, what you found out, what you want them to know. You know, this is Ten of Swords. End it. Finish it. Heal from it. Calm it. Calm it down. Calm it all the way down. You're getting an emotional control over your mind. Getting control emotionally over your mind. Looks good. Four of Pentacles to the World card. Yeah, you're holding on tightly to the fact that you want to close these cycles. You want to learn things and apply the lessons and be able to be successful about that. You're holding steady to the fact that you're not coming out of this in vain. You're not coming out of this in vain. You're not coming out of this saying, you know, oh well, next. It's not you at all. Look, healing, sun card sitting out there. Healing, clarity, truth, an awakening from this. I'll do the love oracle. What else does Virgo need to know? Virgo placements. What else does Virgo placements need to know? We'll do Capricorn next. Going by elements. Fire is done. Earth is almost done. Next is air. And then finally water. What else? What else? What else for Virgo? Unfinished business. Reconciliation. Mystery. Legal matters. Heartbreak. Party. Hookup. So somebody brought you a lot of stress. You kind of feel like it's going to come up later. And so you're working really hard to heal the pain from this so that you, when and if this person ever tries to come back to talk to you and they want to try and have any type of say in this, the pain and the suffering, everything that you've had to recover from here, you're getting in balance of it first. First, you'll be in balance of it. So the heartbreak of somebody coming in feeling like they were reluctant to give you intimacy. They were reluctant to offer you. They were very disappointing as far as being in a deep bond with you. It felt like they were just, you know, kind of about that hookup culture, just a very flingy type of character, right? They were very focused on a lot of people. Here we've got party coming out, so they've got their attention out socially. This is somebody who's, you know, out celebrating, partying, right? And so, yeah, soulmates, roll the dice and fear. Yeah, so you're in deep fear over anybody coming in trying to present to you falsely that, hey, I'm for you, you're for me, you're the one. Take the chance. You're in deep fear of that. And I feel like the fear is going to be subsided once your emotional self becomes in check. You're becoming more emotionally balanced over your thought process. Looks good. Okay, let's jump back in. We're going to grab Capricorn. Capricorn placements. What does Capricorn need to know? It's a quick message for Capricorn. What's Capricorn need to know? Oh, I see the star card trying to come out. I'll take it. It's Star card. Could be dealing with Aquarius. 9 of Cups. 8 of Cups. And 7 of Wands. Or excuse me, Queen. The Queen. Queen of Wands. Uh-oh. Heartbreak. Queen of Pentacles. Showing up to your own reading. Strength. To focus on work. Yeah. Somebody here is stressing out over a toxic connection that has gone awry. This is somebody overwhelmed, losing sleep. Major healing. Okay, Capricorn, major healing with the Aquarius card coming out. And I feel like you're getting a lot of emotional independence and pulling away. By doing this and working on yourself, I believe it's boosted your confidence here. For some of you, this is a third-party situation that you've become independent from and you're healing from. Either you were in a situation or you put somebody in a situation where you're having to now work on releasing that connection, okay? Or your person is now stuck in that connection. With the Knight of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, the Strength card, there's like a continuation here with the 5 of Wands, 9 of Swords, and the Devil release. This is like, now I'm stuck with this. And now I don't want what I thought I wanted. And now I have to figure out how to get rid of this. And it's heartbreaking here. It's like some sort of like truth realized about somebody possibly maybe choosing poorly. Okay. For others of you, you've just done a lot of work on yourself. And you're starting to feel way more emotionally in control. Capricorns are not emotional at all. So if anything pushed you to feel like you were emotionally attached to something, I'm going to tell you the only 2 cards out here that are water are emotional independence and walking away, leaving it all behind, like not even investing of yourself. And the 9 of Cups, that dude's got their arms crossed over their heart. They're like, you're not getting in here. Nope, this is mine. You cannot come in. With the Queen of Wands, the 3 of Swords, I just strongly think that this is some sort of a competition between a couple of queens, between a couple of divine feminine energies, like receiving attention, receiving love, receiving some sort of focus here. And there's a truth realized about this. Okay, so we have a Queen of Pentacles needing strength to be able to do that hard work now to overcome this toxic energy. Yeah. Discontentment with situation and requiring forgiveness. Hierophant with the King of Pentacles. Some secret keeper here. Divine masculine to the divine. I feel, yeah. Somebody here was keeping secrets. Here's a third queen. Here's a third queen and many, many options and many, many choices. Virgo energy over here. Capricorn showing up to your own reading as well. Capricorn, Aquarius showing up to your own reading. Also Leo out here. Oops. That only no, my light's going to be terrible. Oh, yeah. Holy Illumination Batman. Okay. Oh, I love being 6 foot tall in a 5'5" world. It's difficult to be above average. No tea, no shade if you are short. No tea, no shade. There's a lot of swipes at tall people, but you know, people are jealous of what they can't buy, which is height. Okay, darlings. It strongly feels to me, I feel like I turned the light off on the whole reading. It feels to me like this is some sort of there's lies being brought forth here with the Moon card. Lots of lies being brought forth here. Deception, mystery. And I feel ultimately like you're just kind of being as emotionally independent from that as possible. And now you're put in the burden of having to work on figuring this out now. And there is other energies involved. It seems like there might be multiple people involved. And, you know, when we go out and we mix energy with other people, we're not just connecting, you know, two people. You have your family, your friends, your group. They have their friends, their family, their group. And so now you have all of this bonded energy being brought in. Not only that, but you have all of your past people. They have all of their past people. You have your people that don't like you. You have your people that do like you. Same with them, right? And so these energies get bonded and brought together. And when we bring energies in that see us happy and blissful, many people will want to bring negativity to that. They will try to bring negativity or bring temptation or, you know, assuage attention to where it shouldn't be. So just note that that is a possibility for that outlook. I'm going to look at the Love Tarot. I'm just going to do the pop outs since there's so few of these. Yeah, conquest. Notches on the belt. Notches on the belt. Many conquests. Somebody here, especially with that Seven of Cups coming out, it was like somebody has been revealed upon further digging. It's like, man, this person had a lot of different irons in the fire, if you know what I mean. We've got forgiving, rabbit hole. You're tired of this. I think there's an exit plan that could be in your blind spot, right? This is something that you're kind of thinking about. It's a possibility. You're really tired of being in this endless loop of forgiveness. It's exhausting for you to have to deal with this over and over again. Yeah, escape, blind spot, exit plan. In the back of your mind, you're just kind of like, all right, I'm going to work on trying to figure this out. But I think in the back of your mind, a part of that has to do with you looking for a way out. You're dealing with it on the surface. You're dealing with it up front. But a big part of that is an exit plan. Away from this. Interesting. Okay. Let's move on to... I feel like I did get Capricorn. So we're going to move to air signs. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. What do my Gemini, Libra, Aquarius placements need to know for these? Grab the Modern Witch. I just used the Light Seers. First I used Modern Love. FYI, all the cards I use are in the description box of this video. Air signs. What does Gemini need to know? We're going to tune into Gemini placements. Gemini placements. What do Gemini placements need to know? There she is again. So much temptation. What's Gemini need to know? Oh. Ace of Swords reversed. Somebody's lying to you. There she is again. Queen of Wands. Four of Pentacles. Knight of Wands. We have a theme going on. Okay. And you may have placements in this, which is bringing up multiple reasons why. Okay. We've got Emperor at the bottom of the deck. The Hanged One. The Magician. Three of Cups. Lovers. Wheel of Fortune. Nine of Wands. Queen of Cups. Okay. There's another queen, and there is boredom and discontentment with this. So you might be dealing with somebody needing to confess. Like there's a lot of lies and deception going on, and I have a feeling that somebody's hanging on to a connection that they should not be involved with. The Knight of Wands and the Queen of Wands. These are very impulsive, lustful energies, right? With the Queen of Wands, this is somebody who everybody desires this energy. This is charismatic, it's attractive, it's alluring. The Knight of Wands has no impulse control. So when these two are in the room, bound to happen. We have somebody here that's holding back with a lie regarding this connection, that there's attraction here, that there is some sort of feeling of wanting to do something about this, right? There's something here with the Four of Pentacles. This is either holding something back, or like it's holding on to something. Okay, it's like a deep attachment to it, or it's holding back. So I have a feeling either somebody here is lying about an extreme attraction here to a Queen of Wands energy. We've got Emperor coming out, could be dealing with an Aries. We've got the Hanged One, could be dealing with Pisces. So, okay, Gemini. So it looks like somebody here has a lot of focus on possibly, maybe even, you know, sacrificing everything, sacrificing their connection to tempt fate with the Three of Cups. Three of Cups is casual dating. We've got a karmic wheel out here, the Wheel of Fortune, right? There's some sort of a karmic wheel that needs to be spun to see what's going to happen. We've got Nine of Wands. Somebody's feeling very defensive, very guarded, very protective. Queen of Cups out here. Maybe the Queen of Cups is feeling like something is going to happen because this is a very intuitive being and they're naturally defensive and guarded, and it's tired, right? It's old, it's boring. This is probably somebody who's tired of somebody feeling like, oh, you always want to accuse me of flirting or being tempted or having things going on. But I think deep down, there really is something going on. And this Queen of Cups possibly knows it, like deep down. This is very intuitive. Like they feel it, right? They feel it deep in their bones. Interesting. But that Three of Cups being out here with the Queen of Wands and the Knight of Wands, that's casual dating. It's social, it's socializing, it's going out, it's partying, it's heavy drinking. Okay, we don't always make the best decisions when we drink or when we're under the influence. When we're under the influence of anything, we lose cognitive dissonance. We lose the ability to be able to discern situations, the down the road view, right? We get caught up in the moment. We get caught up in the moment and we start thinking of, you know, a non-healed person is going to try to think of ways to get away with it. A healed person is going to think of ways to try to not have it tempt them. So, and then Gemini, you know, you're dealing with duality. Duality is in Gemini, Libra, and Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and Pisces. Those all have a form of duality to them. So both sides of the coin, right? You're not opposed to either one, but it depends on your level of where you're at. Okay. Bear that in mind. We're going to look at, I'll look at the hidden truth because it feels like somebody here is lying. Somebody here is lying about something. So we're going to look at the hidden truth. What does the hidden truth have to say for Gemini? Oh, exactly. Lust popped right out. And exactly what I was talking about. Intense sexual energy. Very non-committal too. It's not here for a long time. It's just here for a good time. That's that Knight of Wands. That's that Knight of Wands. And the Queen of Wands is okay with it. They're like, yeah, sure. Why would I bog down like the Queen of Cups does? Why would I do that to myself? Why would I commit when there's so much fun to be had? All right, what else? What does Gemini need to know? We'll do pop-outs again. Resentment. Yep, that's that Four of Cups energy coming out. Bitterness, angry. Somebody is resentment that they have resentment that they're stuck in a monogamous commitment. I think they want a very free heart. It's an emotional whirlwind. This is an emotional whirlwind. I think this Queen of Cups, whoever this energy is having to protect themselves. They feel very guarded, very defensive. Very defensive indeed, with pride coming out. Stubborn love, right? Hanging on. I was here first. Frozen is coming out. I was here first. I'm going nowhere. That's stillness. It's also not speaking. Okay, bottom of the deck, we've got second chance coming out. Second chance one day. So one day, possibly, this person may feel like if this gets found out about, or if this is going on and you know about this already, they're hoping for one day for forgiveness regarding this. They hope that you're receptive to it. We've got receptive out here, that you will have an open heart and you'll be vulnerable to their apology one day, right? We've got the Chase coming out. They really hope that you can be forgiving of their relentless pursuit, their need for constantly appeasing their lust, right? You're getting clarity on what they've been concealing to you all along. You're getting total clarity on these secrets, on these hidden intentions. Much clarity is coming in for you, Gemini. Take it as it resonates, of course, as always. All right, let's jump into Libra placement. What does Libra need to know? What does Libra need to know? Like that. There we go. Get them all good and turned up. There we go. What does Libra need to know, Spirit? What's Libra need to know? Ace of Pentacles. Nice. Page of Cups. Okay. Somebody's looking for an opportunity to admit that they like you or they want to pursue something here. We've got the World card with the King of Cups. Beautiful. Four of Swords, 10 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands, Knight of Cups. We have all the divine masculine cups out here, Libra. They're all out here. It's emotional joy. You, though, you're very careful with this one. We've got past energy and Hanged One coming out. That is a possibility for some of you. It could be somebody returning from the past and you are really in hesitation and you're taking a big old pause to see and make sure that they have done that work, that they've worked on themselves, that you guys would be successful moving forward with one another, right? Because this is an opportunity possibly for somebody looking to come in with an apology, wanting to close those old cycles and present themselves as somebody who is now emotionally available, that they've done the hard work, they've learned their lessons, they've closed old cycles. They want you to see that they've done that inner work, that they've had time to regroup, rebuild themselves from the inside out. They feel divinely, emotionally fulfilled now from the inside out, no longer seeking it from the outside in. And they want to show you, look, I've done this work. I've very successfully have done this work. This could either be somebody trying to come back into you, or you are saying this to someone else. Either way, take what fits, throw out the rest. Again, as always. But I see here past energy. Pair of sixes out here. Pair of sixes and all of the divine masculine cups. Emotional maturity. Progression here. Progression. Somebody has done that work, right? You want to see, because you've been victimized by this in the past. They've sacrificed their time to actually invest in that hard work, to let go of their old ways, to look at things from a new perspective. Look at this. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. The 3 of Wands knows that you have to progress forward, and it's like anything's possible, but you're ready to take it on. Anything's possible and you're ready to take it on, because that's just kind of the optimistic way a Libra approaches life anyway. It's like, okay, I'll hear what you have to say. I'm fair that way, right? Justice card. I'm fair that way. Let's hear it. What do you got to say for yourself? Right? You're ready. You're willing to see if this has the chops to pull forward, to be able to maintain. Spirit says it quite possibly, this person could quite possibly be telling you the truth, or you have done your hard work on yourself. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands. Some sort of like you quickly make up your mind here. There's like an obvious clarity here that somebody has that ability. Look at this. Ace 2, 3. Ace 2, 3. They've done that work, that progression, that deep hard work on themselves. Wow. Wow. Either that or somebody has healthily healed their past. If this is not a past person coming in, but it is somebody that you're going to take your time and look and make sure and watch them carefully. You're going to watch them carefully to see and make sure that the words match the action, right? You may have taken people at face value before and it's left you feeling disappointed. And so now you're going to take your time and say, okay, I welcome the opportunity to see where this goes. Okay, opportunity, Ace of Pentacles with the Page of Cups. Let's see where this goes. And then it develops over time into something quite magical, but you're going to take your time to see it through. You're not just going to rush into something. You're not just going to allow somebody total access to you right up front off the bat like normal, right? You've done that work. My left ear is ringing. So this is about you like making those changes and applying them. And it's healthy. And what this benefits you is like, it's like a reward. Universe is saying this is a reward for you to be able to use your discernment to see if this is going to be a good connection or not. Looks beautiful. We're going to use a love oracle. Love oracle for Libra. What else does Libra need to know about this? What else does Libra need to know? Risk. Just fell into my lap. What else does Libra need to know? Ex-lover. Yeah, ex-lover coming out. What else does Libra need to know? Whoa, Criminelli. Do you not want to use this deck? We will use the each time soul. Butter. Better. Parquet. What else does Libra need to know? Photograph. Nostalgia. Missing you. Cupid's arrow. Passion. Bottom of the deck. We got the chaser. Chaser in a codependent relationship. How Libra of you. I have a Libra moon and I have 8th house placements. I get it. Trust me. And I have 7th house in my Venus and Mars. So I get it. Trust me. You have faith that love is coming, right? There's insane chemistry between the both of you. Do watch out for abandonment issues, or make sure that this is the part of them that has been worked on as well. Somebody who will run and jump ship, right? Somebody who has like an avoidant attachment style with the chaser. They get triggered and then they run off. They run away. We've got an engagement ring coming out here. Hammer. Somebody has worked on themselves. They want to rebuild. They're persistent. We've got girl talk and talking. Girl talk and talking and butterfly. Somebody here wants to connect with you. They want to tell you that they have done that work while they were by themselves, while they were living single. They're having a conversation with you about the relationship, how they have evolved and changed, and they've taken the time to heal and work on themselves. Here comes the dragonfly. The dragonfly. My gosh, they've changed. They've healed. Things have come to light. They figured it out. Good golly. Miss Libra, Mr. Libra, my gosh. That's fan-flippin-tastic. I love it. Okay. Looks good, Libra. All right, Aquarius. Aquarius. And then we'll move on to water. Aquarius. Aquarius placements. What do my Aquarius placements need to know? What do my Aquarius placements need to know? Queen of Swords. How Aquarian of you, putting those walls up. Speaking your truth, no matter what. I'm not being mean, I'm being honest. That's the Queen of Swords. What else does Aquarius need to know? What's Aquarius looking at? What are Aquarius placements looking at? Uh-oh. Devil card trying to come out. What do Aquarius placements need to know? Okay, 2 of Cups. 6 of Cups. More past energy. Oh my. 4 of Swords. 3 of Pentacles. 2, 3, 4 is out here, which you don't see at the bottom of the deck. Some sort of a karmic wheel is still spinning. You're trapped in your head whether or not to move forward with it. The Hanged One. The Emperor. Could be dealing with an Aries. 7 of Pentacles, Hermit card. Like you've done a lot of hard work on yourself in isolation. So for somebody to come back from the past with the Hermit out here, Virgo energy, and the Four of Swords, somebody pulled out of everything. They pulled away from their social groups. They pulled away from their life as they knew it. They pulled away from their usual habits. They pulled away from everything and did that hard inner work on themselves. And here they come from the past to see what's up. What you doing? WYD. WYD. I hate those acronyms. How lazy. Type it out. Punctuate, right? Right air signs. So 4 Swords, you've done a lot of hard work, and you were trapped. You were trapped in this karmic wheel. You were like stuck in this wheel for the longest time. And so it would be a major sacrifice for all that hard work, all that success, all of that control you got over your life, right? To allow somebody to come back in to see what they are capable of bringing to you now. Okay. If you have somebody from the past coming in, yeah, we've got 2 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. You feel secure now. You finally feel safe. You feel happy. You feel like you're building your abundance. You may have transmuted your emotional pain into your financial gain. A lot of people, instead of, sitting in their emotional pain, they'll just go to work. I'm just going to work. I'm just going to work until it hurts, right? Yeah, look, 3. Look at this, 2 of Pentacles. We've got the 3 of Wands, 3 of Swords. 333 is out here. So 3s are about coming together. You are at a loss. You have no idea. Should I let this person back in? We've got 222 out here. We've got 333 out here. Do we come together? Difficult choice for you to make. You're weighing it heavily. You've done so much work. You've had your boundaries up. You've emotionally detached from this. You became emotionally independent over these lies and deception because of this divine pairing falling apart. You hunkered down and did that hard work to move away from your sadness. You just hunkered down and worked to detach yourself emotionally from this. And now here they coming in. Hey, what's up? What you been doing? Healing. Healing. What have you been doing? Same old, right? That Hanged One and the Hermit, like, it's very confused. Why are you here? What are you doing? Right? And then it's like, it's not like the saying of, your life flashes before your eyes. It's your emotional healing journey flashes before your eyes, right? When somebody comes back from the past, all that hard work you did to detach, all of that pain, all the crying, all of the anger, all of the thinking and the typing and the divulging and the everything, you're just like, it all flashes right before your eyes. The second that, like, with one message or with one phone call or with one like on a post, with one little action, your whole healing journey flashes before your eyes. And you're like, oh, this again? Oh, what fresh hell is this? Oh, Aquarius. I'm an Aquarius rising. Can relate. Libra moon, I could relate to y'all's too. All right, let's get going with water signs. Cancer, can relate. Cancer sun. I am a Cancer sun myself. So here we go. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We're going to move into the water signs. I hope these are resonating. Y'all hit that like button if you like this reading. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Water signs, Cancer placements. What do Cancer placements need to know? We're now using the unofficial shitty tarot for water signs because I love this show and I'm obsessed with it. I am devil card energy when it comes to this show. My favorite. Yeah, I stubbornly watch it every day, all day. All right. Cancer placements. What does Cancer need to know, Spirit? My Cancer placements need to know. Difficult decision, Aries energy coming out with the Emperor. Might be faced with a difficult decision regarding work. Oh, King of Cups, Scorpio energy coming out. What does Cancer need to know? Judgment. What's Cancer need to know? Tower. Can relate. There you are, showing up to your own reading. Overcoming those tough obstacles, you have also moved away from something super painful. Destruction, chaos, uninevitably taking away everything you built. But the Chariot right after says onward and upward. Right? Again, as I just said, all that healing you did, right? Healing journey, Aquarius energy showing up. All that healing you did. Queen of Cups, double Cancer energy. Oh my gosh. Wow, showing up. So you're overcoming these obstacles. You're healing. You're healing from something catastrophic, something chaotic, something destructive. Just came through and knocked your entire world to the floor, took you down to the studs. Basically, your whole frame of your house is bare and empty and ready to rebuild. Ready to rebuild indeed. And you're overcoming the obstacles of what you've been put through with great courage, great focus, great determination. You're moving ahead in a very powerful path to align you with your healing ascension journey. So the side effect to your life being turned up on its end and everything being flipped out from underneath you, you're turning your pain into your power. You're making the most of this and taking this opportunity to do that deep inner work. Can relate. King of Wands, 3 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Ooh, a couple of kings back here with the Sun card, the Hierophant. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and just implicate this as energy. So when you're moving from your divine feminine after doing your healing journey, you become super powerful, right? And the big picture is when you pull out of the healing part of your phase, when you overcome these obstacles of figuring out what your path is, it's healing for you to focus on the big picture, to turn again your pain into your power. You're focusing on work, abundance, plans, and you're setting the course for the future to look as bright, optimistic, positive, and as abundant as possible. These plans that you're setting into course are paved in positivity, optimism, and just a great sunny outlook for the future because of these hard lessons that you've learned. And I think everyone that's watching you from the sidelines is very impressed. Very impressed. The Hierophant with the star card kind of shows me this energy of like people watching you go, oh, another heartbreak. But your comeback from this one is different. It's different this time. It feels like this is the one that sticks. This is the heartbreak. This is the loss. This is the teardown. This is the last time you let everything fall around your ankles again. Because the work you're doing and planning and setting up yourself for the future looks way more solid. It looks way more secure. Way more secure. So if anyone's coming in the future trying to bring you chaos, trying to bring you mayhem or distractions or, trying to flip your world up on its end, you're standing in your power and you're not allowing for anyone to come in and take apart what you have built. You're not letting anyone come in and take apart what you have built. 5 of Cups, another king, King of Swords. You're moving in your divinest, highest power. You're conquering your sadness and your grief, which is amazing for Cancer energy. For the only water energy to be out here, this is so not water energy, right? So after this time, so all the times before, you may have sat down on the floor, cried in a pile of goo, begged and pleaded for them to come back. Even for some of you, for others of you, you turned into this emotional right? I'm never going to love again. I'm never opening my heart again. I'm never doing this again. But look, with the King of Swords, with the 5 of Cups, you're like, You had your little moment. You move through the emotions and you're like, all right, I know what I'm doing. I got this down pat by now. Now you know what you're doing now. It's like by the, 30th or 50th time you move, you become a master packer. You move that many times, you become real light with your possessions and you can pack them up fast. And you're really good at it. Really good at it. Yeah, clarity. Finally getting like this aggressive, assertive clarity over any confusion at all. Manifesting great things for your future. Success, accomplishments, attraction, bringing in lots of self-love. Sunny side up, baby. Sunny side up. Looks amazing. I didn't see any love or romance in there. I saw a power up. I saw a power up, a come up, and work. I saw you kind of turning off romance and just going, I'm going to heal. And by healing, you mean I'm just going to focus on myself and I'm going to work on my money. I'm just going to focus on my healing journey and I'm going to work on my money. I'm not looking or getting into any other attachments, especially after a tower moment. You don't have room to bring in any other connections. You have some rebuilding to do. You have some rebuilding to do, some major life-changing rebuilding energy. And when you elevate yourself to a triple king status, that's an emperor. That's an empire that you're building. Sorry. That's an empire you're building. And you cannot build empires with anyone still craving attention from the village, right? So you shut all that off, you turn inward, and you got your nose to the grindstone. You learned, you worked, you applied, and you pulled back. Healthy. Looks super healthy. Can relate. You want to work this time. I don't think it wants this one. We'll do future higher self for Cancer. Future higher self. What's Cancer need to know? Okay, he doesn't want to do that. I don't want to spread. I'll do pop outs, but I won't spread. Here we go. Explore the possibilities. You're currently under construction. Exactly. You're in this rebuild phase. What's coming out on the other side of that is going to be magnanimous. Magnanimous. You're exploring all of the possibilities right now of what you're learning, growing, and evolving to. Be patient. Be patient. You don't need to go out and gather and accumulate anything other than something that's going to benefit self. You don't need to worry about outside things, just self. Okay? Yes, the end of a tough cycle is finally approaching. Learn when to say no, avoid clutter, slow down, and quiet your mind. Turn off the noise. Quiet your mind. Clean. Organize. That gets energy allowed to flow around you again, right? When we get in this heartbreak moment and things start to fall apart all around us after that tower moment, we are in turmoil, chaos, right? When you come out of a depressive state, the dishes are piled up. You may have not been the best with your hygiene. Laundry stacked up. The cat box needs to be cleaned out. The trash needs to go out, right? This is you getting up. You're finally getting up and you're finally starting to say, you know what? Let me shake the dust off. Let me get this energy flowing again. So you're starting to kind of feel inspired and you're growing. And that is a great way to allow that energetic flow to start happening again. And that tough cycle is finally approaching. That end of that tough cycle is finally coming around the bend. You did it. Good job. Congratulations, Cancer. Don't take action when there's a feeling of resistance. If you're feeling resistance from anything, anybody, anyone, anywhere, any job, project, connection, relationship, pet, don't force it. Pull back, focus your energy somewhere else. Universe is redirecting you with that because you're exactly where you need to be. And Spirit's going to make sure that you know that. When there's rejection, that's not for you. You're supposed to be where Spirit is guiding you and leading you when it's the path of least resistance. That's where you're exactly supposed to be. And despite the frustration, despite all this frustration of having to rebuild yet again, look at how far you've come compared to what you did before. I want to keep reiterating that. You're on your way to making all your dreams come true through you finally getting it, finally learning those lessons. I promise it does get better. I promise it does get better. It's basically around the corner. This is your future higher self telling you this, okay? All right, Cancer. Can relate. All right, moving on to Scorpio. Scorpio placements. What does Scorpio need to know? And then we will move to Pisces, last but not least. What Scorpio need to know? Scorpio placements. Scorpio placements. What Scorpio placements need to know? Strength card. Could be dealing with a Leo. Knight of Swords. The Emperor. Could be dealing with an Aries. And the World card. Okay. I think you bravely made some very aggressive, assertive moves recently. And it's a lot of focus on you closing the door on some like old cycles. And you're just like, okay, I've finally realized and I have a lot of clarity now. And it's almost like when this clarity comes in, you're like, that's the kick I needed. That's the push I needed to be able to really focus on closing these old cycles once and for all. Finally shutting that door for good, basically, for good. Yeah, Page of Wands, Ten of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Two of Cups, Knight of Cups, Page of Swords, and Justice. Could be dealing with a Libra. Oh, interesting. Okay. So we have... Upon completing these old cycles, now you're either being driven to make new plans, to move ahead, and there's some sort of opportunity for a new connection here. The Ten of Swords shows this kind of like being done. You're done and you're over with this feeling of getting like too excited too fast. Okay, because we have the Knight of Swords over here is like this quick decision for you to focus intently on closing these old cycles, but you're not super quick and intent on moving ahead and opening up your heart that fast, right? So you're slow to open up, but you're quick to shut the door. Does that make sense? Okay, so this is you saying, all right, I know what I need to do. I need to close the door on these old cycles. So when you start to look again and you start to put yourself back out there again, you're not doing it the way you did before. Like you did this like maybe once before, maybe a couple of times before with the Page of Wands, and you got really excited about something and ultimately ended abruptly, painfully, assertively, right? The Ace of Pentacles, any opportunity for any new partnership is going to require for a lot of clarity and a lot of clear communication before you ever allow your heart to be invested like that again, right? You're going to be nice and clear. Justice card. Totally clear on everything. Yeah, we've got the Nine of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, the Page of Cups is out here. There's 3 pages out here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, all 4 pages. Excuse me. Look at all these cards left in the deck. You could be dealing with someone who's, when somebody comes in, you're either younger or they're younger, or they have a lot of kids, or you have kids and they have kids, and you guys could be, you know, potentially considering, you know, blending your families for some of you. For others of you, this is just about you being very, very careful about planning any type of investment of yourself. There's an apology out here. There's excitement for plans. And then there's the need to research. There's the need to investigate and clearly understand who it is you're dealing with. Okay, so those are all those page energies. Ace of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, before you ever invest your heart again, you want to feel nice and secure about that decision before you ever give your whole heart like that again. Nice. All right, so we will grab We'll do the beach times soul again. So we'll grab the beach times soul. Since it feels like cycles were closed and there's careful consideration before any other union ever happens. There's like a lot of communication prior, because all 4 pages coming out is like a deep need to talk, a deep need for clarification, a deep need for honest understanding of what's going on. What else Scorpio needs to know? Scorpio placements. Anything I missed? Oh, I'll take this one. Coffin. Very Scorpio energy. That's the death card, pretty much. Endings, new beginnings, growth, change, transformation. Transformation indeed. Rising from the ashes. New phases. Transformation. Major transformation has happened here, right? You've learned you're not doing things the way you used to. It's a different way. A new Scorpio. There's a new Scorpio, the way things happen. Look, you're going to have lots of talking. Much talking. You're not moving into anything fast. This is like savoring the moment, developing a friendship first, having fun being single, right? Building this up very slowly, taking your time. We've got cassette and talking. I feel like you're going to be doing a lot because you may be a little bit more in your head. You're really wanting much clarity before anything ever happens again. You're going to take a long time before you profess any type of deep commitment like that. We've got engagement ring and love. Major conversations and clarity needs to happen before you ever put yourself like that again, right? Camera. You've learned from the past. You're not doing that again. Not doing that again. Okay, let's grab Pisces. Last but not least, Pisces. Pisces placements. Pisces placements. What does Pisces need to know? What's Pisces need to know? What's Pisces need to know? What else? Pisces. Last but not least, good old Pisces. Heading up the rear. What's Pisces need to know, Spirit? Okay, Page of Swords. You're also needing clear communication. Judgment card coming out before any major decisions are made. 10 of Cups. 10 of Pentacles. Nice. Okay. You may be in the same boat as Scorpio, Pisces. You're using a lot of communication, much research, and clarity is going in before you make any decisions about ever investing your whole self ever again. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. 7 of Swords, Death card. Yeah. Some sort of painful ending, lies, deceit, betrayal, and Scorpio energy coming up, saying that you have left all that behind. You've changed. You've transformed away from that. 8 of Wands, Strength card, Leo energy showing up. Pair of 8s out here. Pair of 10s, pair of 8s. 4 of Swords, World card, right? Lots of strength. This is like you quickly moving away with a lot of strength and courage to be able to clearly understand what needs to happen to close these old cycles. All right, 8 of Cups. You're not emotionally investing yourself again, not like that. Before you ever take action again, you're going to be very clear. 4 of Wands, 3 of Swords. 4 of Wands, 3 of Swords. Very similar energy to Scorpio. Super similar. This is you really taking your time. You're not going to be tricked or rushed or led to believe something is bigger than what it is, right? You're going to make sure that somebody is telling you everything up front before you make any major decisions to act as if all my dreams and wishes are coming true, right? This is that Lifetime movie coming true for you, okay? Everybody falls in love at the end. Everybody lives happily ever after. The bad guy gets theirs and all the good guys win, right? You're going to make sure before you ever invest again, because it's something you've gone through. You've been through this, the Seven of Swords with the Death card, right? There's some sort of painful ending, some sort of deception, lies, and deceit that you had to get over. You had to find the strength to be able to leave something behind that you were invested in. And it took a while for you to figure out how to close these cycles, to really kind of end this, to pull yourself emotionally away from something that you invested your heart into, to pull yourself out of it. You thought that you guys were going to be forever, and it was heartbreaking to realize that that actually was not the case. It was not the case. You may have given yourself too quickly, too soon in the past without doing your due diligence, your due research, right? So there's nothing wrong with being careful. There's nothing wrong with taking your time to get to know somebody before you invest. It's a lot easier to detach from somebody before you become physically intimate with them, right? So taking your time to really get to know somebody before you physically connect with them is going to be beneficial to protect yourself emotionally moving forward. Blah. Let's look at, since you had the Death card away from Seven of Swords, we're going to look for Beach Time Soul for you as well. Beach Time Soul. Wanted to use Beach Time for all the water signs. Makes sense. What's Pisces need to know? What else does Pisces need to know about this reading? Dragonfly. Transformation. Keeping it light. Healing. Change. What else does Pisces need to know? Camera. Learn from the past. Learn from the past. We've got Paradise coming out. Heartbroken. The Grim Reaper. So somebody from the past may have promised and sworn, right? This is going to be great. We're meant for each other. We're supposed to be. This is oneness. You and me together forever, right? You lost yourself in the joy and the possibilities of what it could have been. And you were heartbroken when it turned out to not be the case. And this pushed and forced you to have to grow and transform how you do things, how you approach relationships, how you approach connections going forward. We've got Cassette coming out, right? Old ways of thinking, outdated thinking, like you're going over and over again. I should have said this. I could have done that. You know, you're kind of going over and over and over this. But I feel like this is pushing you to say, I'm never doing that again. I've learned. Yeah, we've got Wedding Rings and Axe coming out, like doing that deep connection way too fast. You're stopping that pattern, and you're taking the time to figure out if somebody is deceptive, if they're hiding the fact that they are in fact deceptive, and they're not going to be enough to come in and be a girl with a snake, right? To be hiding the fact that they're deceptive, sneaky, right? Self-indulgent. Somebody here, they'll quickly show you. You'll quickly see it. You'll see it quickly now. It's time to end this and move away. You're going to take your time to get to know them up front first, and it will reveal itself to you quickly. Okay. And it's not going to take long. People who are leading with deception and betrayal cannot hide that for long. That's why companies do that 3-month rule for probationary period. It's about 3 months for you to keep up the farce of, oh yeah, I know this job, I know this program, I know how to do this, I know how to do that. 3 months in, you either do or you don't. And I can see very clearly, you either do or you don't, right? That's why they do that. And then you attach, and then they get the benefits. Then they get the insurance, right? Everything kicks in after 90 days. That's the benefit of you, the benefit of your whole self after that probationary period of really truly seeing, are they telling me and showing me matching actions? Do the words match up with the actions? You have time to discern whether or not they're telling you the truth or not. And I think you have learned to take your time to figure that out. Good job. Me too. Love it. That means you have been paying attention to my readings, because I am also walking the walk and talking the talk. I'm doing this as well. So I hope that through my guidance and my journey, I have been having a little hand in some of that as well. So big love to each and every single one of you. Be sure and check out my other platforms as well. I'm live on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook, and posting videos over there all the time. Also, daily events, celestial events, daily celestial events, affirmations. That's one. Daily affirmations and celestial events, tarot tips, and all kinds of stuff on Facebook and Instagram. So be sure and give me a follow. Information is there if you would like to see about booking a personal reading with me. Be sure and send me a message, or you can hit me up in email, or you can just simply book it and I will reach out to you, because I think it requires an email address. So I look forward to that. I hope I will see you all very soon. Take care. Love, light, abundance, positive vibes.